Hey, how are you? This is the Courageous Believers broadcast, and I am Juan Zalefwich. And on this broadcast, we help you increase your income, aka add another stream of income. We also help you eradicate your debt if you have it, because I don't want to speak debt on you if you don't have any. And we help you fulfill your God given assignment every single day. And we do this by helping you employ. Put your God given talent, skills, and abilities to work. Put them to work. Put these hands to work so that the Lord can prosper the work of your hands. How are you today? I hope that you're having a great day. If you are with me live, please feel free to say hello. If you're watching the replay, please put in hashtag replay, put the pound sign and replay beside it so I can know that you stopped by when I wasn't looking. Uh, so I'm just going to take a moment to share to my other profile, share to my story, and hopefully, what happened? Lyric, bring me Daddy's phone charger real quick. My phone died. But yeah, so hey, how's everything going? It's been a very interesting week. Um, it's a record breaking November. And so we don't want to forget that. It's a record breaking November. We are doing more than we have ever done before. And so I want to encourage you to keep believing God. Amos 9 and 13 through 15 says that blessing upon blessing is going to come and it's going to like overtake you, right? And so, hey, Kim, you still up? Thank you, ma'am. Um, Blessings will come so fast that it's going to make your head swim, right? And so we're looking forward to that. And so I'm just going to chat a little bit. I don't have a pre-planned lesson per se. Just want to on Fridays I like to kind of like chat, wrap up the week, see how you guys are doing in your business. If you need any help with anything, you can definitely feel free to ask questions. I'm sorry, I'm cleaning around my area because my little one was over here eating by my computer. And I told her, I said, don't they tell you in school, the first thing they tell you is don't eat by the computer? She want to eat and then put her hands on my laptop. But anyway, before I get off on before I get off on a tangent, I am believing God for what's in my heart. I'm believing God for what's in my heart, and I hope that you are believing God for what's in your heart. What He placed in your heart. He promised to give us the desires of our heart. He placed desires in our heart, and I know He's gonna they're gonna come to pass. And so a lot of times I sit and I tell you guys I sit in this chair or a lot of times now recently I've just been sitting in the car thinking and letting my heart, hey Tracy, letting my heart kind of go there to places where I used to be too afraid to go. Like it would be in my mind a little bit, but I wouldn't let my heart attach to it. And so that's a different story because things could be in your mind, but your heart doesn't necessarily become attached to it because you're too afraid that it may not happen, too afraid that the dream is too big and you don't have the resources that you need. But in this season of your life, I encourage you to put the heart and the mind together, put it all the way together, and begin to meditate on what God has placed there. Begin to meditate on what you really, really want. Not if, there's a question people will say, well, if money wasn't an option or if this wasn't an option, what would you be doing right now? And so sometimes it's hard to think about it because, you got so many other things going on, but um I want you to start thinking in terms of business, thinking in terms of, am I doing a side hustle? You guys all right? You locked the door? Am I doing a side hustle or is this side hustle turning into a long-term business and then subsequently a generational business? Is this going to be something that my kids can pick up? Is this going to be something that my grandkids will benefit from? That type of thing. And so sometimes we don't want to think that far, but we need to start thinking that far and really begin to meditate and hone in on what God really wants to do. I was talking to a friend recently about how a lot of times people struggle, right? People struggle well into their 60s and 70s and 80s. And then right before they die, they're like, oh, I wish I would have done this. Oh, I wish I would have traveled and gone here. Oh, I wish I would have loved and just stayed with the one that I was with, because once we divorced, I never found anybody like him or her again. Those type of things. And I'm like, why do we wait? Um, to the end of the life, right? Why do people wait to the end of their life to realize I didn't have to struggle like this. I didn't have to be in this financial state. And then I was thinking today, I said, because sometimes change is like you don't want to do change. It hurts your flesh. It hurts, somebody saying, you know, I personally need to lose a few pounds, like for medical reasons and just health reasons overall. This is the biggest I've ever been, like literally, right? I wasn't this big when I was pregnant. I have had 2 kids, and I was not this big, and well, didn't weigh this amount. I don't want to say big because Lyric will get me. She'll be like, "Mama, you're not big." I appreciate you, baby. So it's like I know what to do. And some days I do it, and then some days it's like, but when you look at the long run, so it's like, do you really want to be 60? And, because by then you'll have more health issues, right? Because you didn't take care of the health issues that you have now. So it's like, do you really want to be X, Y, and Z age another 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or 30 years from now and not have completed? You don't have to struggle. You don't have to not fulfill your goals in this life. It takes time to do certain things. It may even take time to like shift even how you have been living, right? Um, but you can do it. You can do it. You can definitely do it. You can set your mind to it and get a strategy from God and just work that strategy out. However, God shows it to you. You can take the time to build what God has shown you is for you, the plan that He has for you. You can take time to build it. So, like, don't be discouraged. Even if you're whatever age you are, you could be 15 watching me, you could be 20. It's never too late. You could be 79. It's never too late to begin to do what God placed in your heart if you haven't been doing it. Go ahead and do it. Don't worry about this, that, or even the funding or this. When you put your hands to work, when you put your idea on paper, when you begin to go forward, God will open doors of favor. God will give you favor. God will bless you with opportunities. It's just continuous, right? It just continues to go. And so I want you to be encouraged not to give up, but to move forward in your business and to speak life over your business. Pray over your business. If things seem too overwhelming, begin to pray over your business and ask God, ask the Lord to show you, to guide you. What should I do? How should I do this? Should I invest in this or that? Have a conversation with the Lord and He will direct you. And so tonight it was just a conversation I wanted to just bring to you about not giving up and really putting your heart in it, putting your heart in it and your mind, and don't think about what if it doesn't work. Think about what if it does work. Think about the fact that you can build a business from your hand and your heart and your mind that will change your life, your children's life, their children's lives. You have to stop it. Stop. Sorry, y'all. The cat is she's very clingy these days. As soon as I sit in the chair, she gets up here. Very, very clingy. Where are you? Okay. But does anyone have any questions? So it's just like that heart and that mind. The heart and the mind. When we say our confessions throughout the day, I know some people are like, that ain't happening. Or you may even say, like, but this didn't happen yet. But that doesn't mean you continue to speak. You continue to speak. That's what faith is. Faith is not seeing something, but believing that it's already done, believing that you have access to it, believing that what you are saying is coming to pass, that it's already happened, right? So it's like, um, yeah, just keep believing. Put your mind and your heart in it this time. Oh, Wanza, but I did this before. It didn't really work. Oh, Wanza, I'm not selling as many books as I like to. Put your heart in it. Put prayer on it. Seek God. Lay before Him. Let Him open up your mind. Let Him show you doing things that maybe you never even thought about. He has great plans for you, plans that do not harm you. When I read the scripture maybe a few weeks ago now, and it was saying how it's Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans that I have for you, thoughts of good and not of evil, to give you an expected end, right? Plans to prosper you, plans to give you a hope in the future. Now I'm mixing all the versions together. Those are like two different versions that I put together, two or three. But one of the versions said his plans are not to harm you. They do not bring you harm. And I was like, say that again? Like your plans for me are good and not evil, to give me an expected end, right? And then another version says that he gives you plans, a hope, and a future, and it does not harm you. And I was like, God, I thank you. Because for whatever reason, sometime in the church world, in the church realm, in church, we have this thing where it's like, well, do it afraid. Do it this way. Well, God is calling you to do it. And like it's all this fear and things attached to it, but it shouldn't be, because his plans are not to harm you. God's plans will not harm you. Even though the enemy may try to put up all this fuss, try to put up all this confusion, try to put up, but you don't have to stay there. You be like, no, I'm going to go with God's plans for my life. His plans will not harm me, His plans will prosper me. And so when you start getting that revelation, and that's why I love speaking God's word, even if it's the same few scriptures every day, because you get more and more, you will never exhaust the word of the Lord. Never. How many people, the word of the Lord has been around for centuries, right? How many people have preached every Sunday? And every Sunday you can hear something different. Every Bible study you can learn something more about God. And it's been the same passages for all of these years. You will never exhaust the word of the Lord. So I encourage you, use God in your business. Seek his face. God, I thank you. When we seek him, we'll find him. He'll give us the answers and the wisdom that we need. He'll show us what to do with our business. And let your heart flow. Let your heart attach to the vision that God has for you. Let your heart attach to it. Not just your mind, but let your heart and your mind be in agreement. And put your mouth on it. And you'll see great things happen in your life and business. I am thrilled that you have been with me during this time. I love you so much. If you have not downloaded our Courageous Confessions ebook, please do so. It is free this month of November. It is Courageous Confessions ebook. You can find it at bit.ly /declare the word. bit.ly /declare the word. It is absolutely free. And many of you have already downloaded it, and I'm so grateful. I would love to hear your feedback. You can always message me. You can always, hi Charles. You can always message me and let me know your thoughts on the book. And so this is my gift to you. I'm putting it in the comments. Courageous Confessions ebook. Download it today. And so it is in the comments. And so y'all be blessed. Be blessed. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the page, all that good stuff, so you can be notified when I go live. If you're interested in writing a book or having a business clarity session, feel free to go to my website, which is my name, wanzaleftwich.org. Feel free to go right over there, and I can show you what to do in your business. And so I'm just trying to find my name. Okay, we'll do that. So Wanza Leftwich Oh, no, not that one. wanzaleffish.org. wanzaleffish.org. You can go to, well, any one of those will lead you to where I need you to be. But I love you guys. I'll be back in the morning, maybe the afternoon since it's Saturday. We'll see how it goes. I've been coming on later, but I have been meeting my goals. I exceed my goals. I've been exceeding the goals, and so God is gracious. And so I love you guys. Love you, Kim. Love you so much. All right, so I'll see you guys mañana for our courageous confessions. Be well, be blessed. Go and put your heart and your mind in your business and watch God just work it out for you. I love you. Take care. Remember, it's a record breaking November. Amos 9:13 through 15. Read it in the message version. Amos 9. I'm going to write it here. I feel like writing it down. Amos 9:13 through 15. Read it in the message version. It's going to bless your life. All right, y'all. See you on the next episode, which will be sometime tomorrow. Put on those notifications so you don't miss anything. I love you guys so much. Take care.